All right, what it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day, great afternoon, whatever time it may be. Of course, we're going to be jumping into some Battlefield 6 here. We're going to be hanging out, vibing out. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys have not seen the Battlefield 6 patch notes for Season 3, those things are actually pretty damn crazy. They're overhauled so much in terms of like gunplay, in terms of netcode, just general fixes, UI, HUD, dead zones. They're giving you a whole like little thing to be able to look at dead zones. I mean, there's just so much going on here. So we're gonna have a whole lot to talk about here in the stream. I can answer some questions, of course. I didn't look at absolutely everything within the patch notes. I'm not an absolute nerd when it comes down to looking at everything. There's some things like some vehicles and launchers and whatever that I did not, go very in depth into, but I looked at a whole bunch of stuff to get you guys what was, of course, the most relevant stuff. And with that being said, let's just, get into it. If you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the stream, whenever you happen to see it, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the sub button, and let's run it up. So we're gonna go play some Breakthrough. We're just gonna get ourselves into some games here, and we're gonna kind of get a warm-up going. I think I'm just gonna play basically, I could play, yeah, probably one of these. This will be great for kind of just really getting into the mix of it. Was good, Ropey? Narisman, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day, great afternoon, whatever time it may be. But yeah, let's hang out, let's vibe out. I think this is gonna be a great stream. Looking forward to it. Up, Jeet. What is good, my guy? I was running around with some kind of odd setups yesterday or last night. I just played just a little bit. I was watching a hockey game with my dad, so I wasn't really around. What up, Richard? What up, Wilson? Yeah, Richard, patch notes. Did you not see? If you didn't see, I mean, I ended up making a video on it last night. So I made a full video talking about the Season 3 patch notes. What up, Jot? What up, Manifest? Yeah, patch notes are really good. If you want to see any of the patch, like the specifics on the patch notes, I did cover that along with the Season 3 sort of like roadmap. Covered that first, and then I went into in-depth on the patch notes, all the stuff that you guys need to actually care about. What? What's up, Rose? Yo, appreciate you, Rose, very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely feeling good. And thank you for dropping a like on the recent video. Yep. We're doing a lot better. I'm gonna be vibing out here this afternoon. Nice little Saturday afternoon, so want to, of course, get some good games in here. We'll see if we spawn into kind of a bad... Actually, we did spawn into a bad game. They already were down so much. I'm actually legitimately just going to back out of that. Oh, Ropey, you finally got to play some Battlefield last night. You're probably fiending for it after being out for so long, hey? Can't wait for Season 3. Can't decide what gun to grind first. I'm going to say probably the gun to grind first is most likely going to be the M16. That's what I'll be grinding first. Since they've nerfed the recoil control... Wait, since they've nerfed the recoil controller, should I turn off aim assist? No, what the hell? Why would you ever turn off aim assist? Absolutely not. Never turn off the aim assist. But why would you? That's like making your life double as hard. They're nerfing the recoil, making life like... It's not like they're nerfing recoil and making it better, like where it's easier to shoot. They're making it harder. So why would you ever turn off the aim assist? That would make your life infinitely harder on a controller. What's the saying to people buying into this every time? Game is shit, EA don't care. Tech, I think you're being very negative. For what reasons? I don't know. You know, you could look at patch notes and stuff and you could be real objective with it and see like that they're actually doing something good. and you cannot be a Debbie Downer, I think that'd be a good thing to do. I think all the hate is basically just overblown. Really, it's a fun game. Rope, you got a new mic? What mic did you end up picking up? And Wilson, that's, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Well, it looks like I'm probably gonna have to play defense on this for a little bit, and my teammate's on the phone with his girl, so. Let's see. Probably just gonna go AR here for at least Navy while I'm defending. Well, if you've played every Battlefield since Battlefield 2, I'm a veteran Battlefield player myself. I go back to just Bad Company 1. I played every single one since Bad Company 1. So I will say they basically had shit launches for a lot of Battlefields. This is one of those games that has not had a horrible launch where the game worked immediately. Yeah, this is one of those games where the game worked immediately. The only downsides there's been some downsides, but like the meat and potatoes, the core structure of the game works. It's fun. I think they definitely have learned with this game. The only thing you can really get at them for now is maybe some netcode, some audio, and maybe wishing that there was some, maybe they're wishing that there was maybe some more maps, right? I think you gotta learn a glass half full instead of half empty approach. You know, don't gotta be such a Debbie Downer on it. Yeah, well, I mean, they laid out the season 3, 4, and 5 roadmap. Obviously, is anybody jazzed about getting 2 maps a season? No, I'm not one of those people that's happy about it. But they are planning, I mean, on bringing out 3 maps in season 5, which, hey, we'll see how many people are playing by then. But it is what it is, you know? A pistol got me right there? Holy shit. I'd prefer not to defend, by the way. But... No, Ropey, it's just the new camera angle. I basically moved it, I'm not playing defense. I basically moved my camera from, like, so it would be, like, technically above my monitor, and I moved it to kind of in between the 2 monitors. That's really all I did. You know, I think we're just gonna go play some Conquest on Empire or Iberian. That way we can actually just have a fun first couple games. I will say the game's fun. I really enjoy the game. It's a lot of fun. You know, I wouldn't stream the game. I wouldn't play the game if I didn't enjoy it. Like, I would go do something else. There's other things to make videos on, make content on, play. Like, plenty of other games out right now. If I wanted to go do something different, then I would. And Richard, I did not play Red Zach. What up, Zach? Yeah, I'm ready for season 3 as well. What up, Yosemite? I'm very ready for season 3. For any guys, by the way, that don't know, I have the ability to stream and show you all some content early on season 3 here, a day before the season comes out. So I will be streaming that. We're gonna get it. Just letting y'all know. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think a lot of hate's just bandwagon hate now, and it is what it is. I'm gonna go get myself a beacon up top here. Ooh, teammate's got a good idea. That's the 11th. Yes, sir, the 11th. So Monday the 11th, I think around, what is it? I think it's 10-11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will be able to be live and showcasing that. And I'll be able to do that for a few hours. I'll be playing a specific build of the game that I have to download. I'm not sure how different it'll be to the full launch. I assume it'll have all the updates for it for season 3, but it's basically just to limit content that's in the game, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I can't wait for the Season 3 fixes myself. Oh, damn, that didn't work right. That is totally my fault, bro. I cocked myself. How'd your hockey game go? We ended up losing. Buffalo won the first series or first game of the series and then lost that second one. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. There you go. So the series is tied at 1-1. I didn't even see that guy. It's all good. I mean, we made it. This is the second round of the playoffs, so obviously competition only gets more stiff. I plan a 65-inch OLED LTV. What would be the accurate FOV? You want it to be as big as, like, essentially you want it to be the FOV to be as high as possible that you can actually see with. Like, that's something you have to test out for yourself. Bro, if you were about to turn off aim assist on an OLED TV, Jesus Christ, you'd be, like, literally in the blender. And when you have ideas like that, run them by me first. You're gonna screw yourself otherwise. But no, an OLED, you're gonna have to see. You're gonna have to truly test that out for yourself, because I'm playing on a 27-inch monitor that sits right in front of me. So I can run 120 FOV, but I don't know what it's like running 120 on a big ass, you know, OLED. I have a monitor, or not a monitor, a TV out in my living room, which I have played Warzone on, and I played on 120. That actually felt fine, but granted, I'm also very used to it. I'm also very, very used to actually just playing on this FOV. So I always say 120 just so you can see the most. But if it's too small for you based on where you're sitting and your position, stuff like that, like, obviously don't do it. Sometimes that reload will get you killed, bro. It says it's done reloading, but it is not. I think that guy died. Damn. Ooh. Excuse me. M4 was still a heater? Yes, sir. I mean, it's not like any patch has gone out to really kill it. So, I will say it is still very much so. What the hell? There's someone back here? And yes, Undisputed, I am playing on controller. I got nobody nearby. What up, doggin? Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. Try the hot pink reticle. I'm good on that. I think I've settled on green right now. Reason being is that green is very easy to distinguish for the human eye. But I get plus 66 twice. Oh, he had a shoddy. What up, Breachy? Playing 110 with a 32-inch curved Samsung monitor, 120 with the curve stretches the game too much. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're on a 32 and it's curved already, I mean, like, I get that.
I got you.
Hey, yo.
Thank you.
You just donated me $102 fucking dollars? Yeah, am I seeing that correct? Did you misclick? Is that $102 for a super chat? What? Am I seeing that right? Dude, that's cracked. What? What's up, Chuck? How's your day going? Is that seriously 102 USD super chat? Hey, dude, you're an absolute fucking goat. Thank you very much. Dude, that is insane. I really, really, really do appreciate you. That's awesome. My day's going very good. It's going a lot better now. Was not expecting that at all, but that is a very pleasant surprise. You are way too kind with your money, but I very much so appreciate that. Holy. I mean, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't even carry up, blown up by a tank. I need to get like some tiered, I guess, sound effects for super chats. Normally people donate like 5, 10, 15 bucks, not 100. So thank you. Thank you for your unbelievable generosity.
We're not alone here.
What? Maybe I need to run something a little different. That's gonna be a lot of monsters. That if I spent all $102 of that on monsters, that would get me four 12 packs of monsters at my grocery store. That is essentially what that would do. That's a lot of monster. Today's my lucky day. Goddamn right it is. No, I don't have a listen, crazy. I don't have Twitch. Like I mean I have a Twitch, right? But I don't have, like, I'm not actually partnered or affiliated or anything. So the only way to do that is on YouTube. And by the way, you do not have to do that. Just letting you know, putting it out there. Didn't include, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wilson, I'm not including tax. I'm just saying, like, they're like 25 bucks per, like $24, $25 per. So I'm just saying, like, you know, for simple terms, right? Yeah, we're just gonna, I'm gonna place that right here. Okay, all right. Yeah, you didn't have to become a member after that. That's for damn sure. But thank you very much, good sir, for becoming a member. Thank you. You know, we're gonna put this right here because you can. I'm getting hit by a lot of shotguns here this game. That's a grimy spot to sit. Ooh, got him. Let him cook. Hey, listen, if he wants to, he can do what he wants to do. I'm not in control of his finances, but he's already unbelievably, unbelievably giving. So, like, he's been super giving, super kind. What sound effect just went off? Did I get a delay? Did I just get a delayed sound effect? Oh, wait. Okay, that's what I had. Okay, I had to get rid of that. I actually still had a stream elements thing on my vertical. It's like that could cause some double alerts to show. Dude, there are so many guys with shotguns this game. Wow, there's got to be a challenge or something after that. Yeah, I switched. So recently what I did is I switched over from stream elements, or no, stream labs to stream elements. So Ropey, in terms of donations, dude just threw in a cat. Yeah, 110%. Dude just threw in a casual 100. Obviously not in terms of gameplay right now. It's 22 and 13 on this this match, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I think sometimes weekend lobbies end up being really bad for like gremlin activity. This map in particular can be a little bit hit or miss as well. You can either be really, really good and you're gonna have a fun time, or you're gonna be like kind of struggling. Put a sassy down right here just because. Yeah, it's someone moving around up here. Ooh, good stuff, teammate. Good stuff. Summer break, yes, sir. Wait, you're doing better than me. I normally go 10 and 20 in trash. I can admit that. Hey, listen, it's Battlefield. You're having. I mean, as long as you're having fun, and you're trying to do something to get the win. I mean, that's really what matters, right? As long as you're actively trying, you know. And you're clearly skilled at something else if you got that kind of money just to throw around at a donation. So. I don't like how many footsteps I'm hearing with no cover. I need to start running, I think, this green laser a little bit more on my carbines. I like that violet laser, but there's something about it where I think I might be a little bit better off by running this. Wish I had enough money to do stuff like that. Ropey, all within time. It's like I mean, you're a younger dude, if I'm not mistaken, Ropey. So like, all within time, brother. All within time. You mostly just invest. So what do you invest in? Are you like, do you day trade at all? Are you like swing trading, like options, long-term investments? Like, what do you do? I'd be interested to know, just because I like the day trade futures. Yeah, so Ropey, that makes sense, right? Like, you know, that makes sense. If you're only 14, right, then you're not going to have a whole lot of bread just to, you know, throw around. I'll tell you what, I sure as hell didn't have any money when I was 14. Oh, we're going to not play this. So you do long-term, I assume just long-term stocks and everything. I mean, it's probably super smart. There are things that, like, whenever I get some more disposable income, I'd like to invest into, like, there's different, like, stocks and, I don't even know, not bonds, shoot, basically different groupings of stocks that have, like, higher dividends or pay different types of dividends. I'd like to do something like that. I'd like to get a kind of a portfolio going. But we want to generate some extra bread here and set some money aside before we can start doing, you know, before we do that. Okay, actually, you know what? I'll just try and I'll queue in for kind of like I'll just go for an Operation Augur, since I assume that's going to be flooded with people right now. But if you're doing long-term investments and you're going crazy, like, I mean, good for you, man. That's we had a lot of people out here in the good old Nebraska that do a lot of long-term investments because of, you know, Warren Buffett and the whole Berkshire Hathaway. So there's a lot of people that are that got very wealthy out here because of that. He's bought a 2026 Ford Tremor 2 weeks ago, installed a sound system. Oh yeah, you got some, you got a little bit of bread on you, a little bit of bread. Good stuff, dude. I mean, that's awesome. Love to see it. Are you planning on doing anything else with the are you planning on doing anything else with it, or are you gonna keep it relatively stock? I'm trying to figure out what I want to run. I could run a B36 just to kind of. Yeah, what up, John? What are you saying? What about funds? Oh, are you invested into funds? Okay, we still got all of our battalions here, which is really good. I just happen to probably join late too. I'd say a relatively fresh game, so I'm all good with that. Also, something that's underrated that on this map that I did actually just the other day is I legitimately I went ahead and I whipped out a DMR on this area. I whipped out the M39. Like, actually, I could do that. I whipped out the yeah, the M39. And I did this and it worked out very nicely. Not good if I got to put the team on my back, but for some kind of aggressive DMR play, it's very fun.
We have lost Alpha. Attack support needed on the marked objective.
There we go. There we go. Emma, my teammates are close to developing nuclear weapons, so... What? Alright, I think that's a bot. I purchased 30k in bonds and 91 and cashed out with 50k in interest. Lovely, lovely. Happy for you. We love to see the gains. Though I will say I'm not huge in like super long-term investing, just because if it's stuff like that that takes that long to see a return, I'd like to have it, because that's like 30 years, you know. GTA 6 content, Jot, I will be trying some of it, you know, like it makes sense, right? So GTA 6 makes a lot of sense to do for my channel. Listen, if people want it, like, I'm 100% going to give them GTA 6. An huge opportunity, right? Mostly just stocks, currently investing in Bank of Montreal, InBridge Inc., and some small stocks in Spotify and Apple. I don't know what the I don't know what the reasoning behind Montreal, the Bank of Montreal and InBridge Inc. and stuff like that would be, but you do probably a lot more research into it. Obviously, you're successful at it, so I get it. And then Spotify and Apple, I mean, those are massively safe bets. I'm happy you figured it out and you're able to do that. Is that your like full-time thing? Is just investing? I don't want to pry too much in your life, but anyone that can make investing a full-time thing is very smart. Place that down.
Alright, we now hold Alpha.
I got absolutely fucking clobbered. What up, Chris? Over here getting absolutely clobbered by ATVs. I was like, I might get them. I was like, I'll stake it. I'll stay and take it like a man. Dude, why am I so ass? There's times where I'd be feeling like Chris Kyle, and other times where I'm like, what am I shooting at? Oh, that tank's over there tank sniping, so we're not gonna do nothing here. You're also a father? Hey, that's a W, dude. That's a W. I'll have kids at some point, but you know, obviously gotta find the player 2 first, right? Yep, smash that like button, yes sir. All the likes do help your boy out. Very much so appreciated. Does anyone know if the server browser is coming to season 3? I'm not 100% on. I don't know if it's coming to season 3, but the server browser is coming to the game, like guaranteed. They already announced it. I just don't know the timeline. There we go. It's a nice little dirty spot to be kind of over here, by the way. Like in this area. Well, as long as people aren't directly looking at you. Yeah, they meant. I'm not sure if it's season 3, to be honest. Like I really don't know. Like I can't tell you. I'd have to go do some research on it to be 100%. Hey, what up, Cold Pizza? I think the server browser is gonna work properly. You know, I have faith the way DICE has implemented other things in this game, but I think it'll work properly or as intended. You know, it's not like this version of DICE is incompetent. It's not like, you know, it's not like it's the version of DICE that made Battlefield 2042. I think I'm actually doing some good work here. Trying to play my role, kind of counter snipe and also just pick a bunch of people off here before they get to the OBJ or around the OBJ. Well, just died by something. Did you grind 2042? Hell no, that thing was ass. Made some good money when my daughter is back in 2011 told me to buy Take-Two Interactive. Yeah, smart girl. I mean, you'd definitely be up in mega major way, that's for sure. Dude, why do my teammates are in the most cooked ass location? My beacon's still there, so we can spawn on that. I have a feeling this next big update's gonna cause problems. I don't think so. Or like, what do you mean by problems? Like, it's not gonna work right, or it's just gonna cause problems for the player base? Like, explain. I want to see your reasoning on that.
I'm in.
Oh, is that an engineer? Oh, I was about to take out the engineer right back there. What do you think of the operation game mode? Kitty, I love this. I love the operation game mode. I think this is a lot of fun. I think it's one of the best modes of the game. I mean, I love breakthrough, so this is basically just double breakthrough on 2 good maps. So, like, I think it's gas. Running in front of a tank, kind of dangerous. I actually have the gun to be over here, which is nice. Man. I need to get a little... Oh, I can't even get up over there. Oh, that's a tank coming over here. We're gonna get cooked. Yeah, the roadmap doesn't specifically mention it, unfortunately. I'd love it if it did. Dude, they're all over on that side of the map. I don't think that's a very good spot for me to be if I'm trying to go ahead and use a DMR. Yeah, what up, Jeff? You love it if they brought back the Nightfall event. My bad, I didn't see that. The chat for Facebook's on a bit of a different screen here. I apologize. But I don't know. The Nightfall event's like kind of like to me just because I didn't really care for all the night vision stuff. But like I totally get if you're a night vision fan. Oh. Thank you. All right. Need to get his. He's gonna probably try and do something diabolical up there. Need to get his ass. Ouch. Nobody needs to shoot me from behind. That's cool. I feel like I'm playing Rainbow Six when I do the whole like tilt. I need to get out of being up there. All right, let's try and like just send it in here to B. I'm gonna get around the front side though, just because I don't got the facilities to be taken on. Okay, well that's obviously not a very good idea. Oh, a DB12. Diabolical. What up, Junus? Operations is cool, but still kind of mid compared to the one in Battlefield 1. They need to at least triple map pool to bring back behemoths and bring back behemoths. Listen, I'm all for all that. I mean, if they can expand on operations and make it more of a staple game mode that's just permanent, that'd be sick. Because operations is great. I think a lot of people loved it, so I guarantee they're working on something. DICE seems to be very good at listening to people this year, especially with the whole battle labs and doing all that stuff. Like, I think they're a lot better than they have been years prior. What's up, Daniel? Welcome in. Welcome to the welcome to a broadcast in the great old United States. What up, Fernando? Caldy, I switched to 60 hertz on that Japanese potato because I can't see shit. What are we talking about? That you can't see nothing? What are you switching to 60 hertz for? On what? I thought that was a guy over there, potentially, but I guess not. That's a crazy heady I just saw him through. Alright, I'm just gonna get on this. No point for me to sit there and try and snipe these fellas. Yes, sir. Sector taken. Love to see it. Nice little Wally coming through. Get rid of that Wally. What are my expectations for the upcoming season? Just for it to be good. For it to be good, for it to work properly, for it to bring back some... I don't want it to bring... I'm not going to say it's going to bring back hundreds of thousands of people, but I want to say it's going to bring back a lot of people that previously didn't play... You know, they stopped playing Battlefield. I think that's a very reasonable expectation. I like to see a pretty sizable increase in player count. Yeah, Eduardo, I really don't be as a DMR, but I was having a lot of fun with this last night when I casually played this. I was like, you know what? I'll play a little bit of a different way here. On this, we'll just kind of vibe out, use a bit of a DMR, and Granted, I have not hit a lot of shots right there. What? Yo, Yee just hit me at the $2.04 super chat. Worst nightmare for season 3. They had jetpacks. You know, I highly doubt they're at jetpacks. I think I got recognized here. That's dope. What's his name? Mid-Cup Trooper. What up, dude? You do not have to follow me around. You definitely do not got to follow me around, bro. Listen, if I die, I die. How many dudes I got following me around now? Try the Dragunov. It's cool, better than the M1 Garen. Do I even have the Dragunov? No, the SVDM. Yeah, I got that thing leveled up. That's my other one I like. It's like the bullet travel time and my accuracy is... The bullet travel time not bad, but it's just my... Okay, am I compensating or not compensating enough? I might have to switch to a 5 times optic. So I guess it's like, am I compensating enough for some of the bullet drop or travel? Like, am I doing enough versus also what is my ping? So there's a few things that kind of play into this. Ooh. Oh, and I got taken out there. Yo, what up, Kent? Are you gonna play ranked battle royale? Hell no. Okay, I shouldn't say hell no, but like I just don't care. Like I really just don't care to play ranked BR. Like I truly don't. It's just, it's not something like I've looked into being like, hey, I really can't wait to go sweat my nuts off on ranked BR. Like I just don't. I have like 0.5 interest in that. All right, we're gonna see. Ooh, well, I don't know. This site might be good. It's a 6 times, so we'll see. I think I don't really think I need a 6 times. I was hoping more for like the 5 to be good, but I don't think either of the 5s I got are really that like much of a sniper scope. I wonder if I think the 6 time might actually give me that glint too. I don't know. Is it, what's the, how many times zoom does your scope have to be before you start getting a glint? Yo, what up, Gunflip? Yo, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the vids. Might even go for a 4.5 times. It actually seems like not that bad. This gives me like pretty much as much control as I possibly can get. Like, I'm not going to get any more precision out of this. Maybe unless like what? No, I'm still not getting more precision out of it if I run that. So I think it's about as much precision as I can get out of this thing. That's actually pretty good. 4.5 times. I like this. That's solid. Hold up. Got some distance on me, but it's also close enough that I can spam it. Okay, our tank is running out over here, so... Hey, bro, you do your thing. I'll come over here and kind of back you up, though, with some distance fire. It is sometimes fun to be able to kind of counter snipe a little bit. I prefer to be kind of an aggressive DMR player rather than someone that sits back, you know? You only use a 10 times scope? Wait, you're telling me DMR... Wait, DMR's for sure gotta have a glint. After a certain magnification, I swear they have to, you know? Yeah, and Jeff, like, for real, like, Battlefield's just that kind of game where I just don't want to get on here and sweat my nuts off. I also don't think the servers are good enough for me to want to do that either. You know, like, that's just kind of how it is. The only guns that have glint are bolt actions unless you're using the iron sights. Oh. Well, shit, that's cool. Okay. The perspective railway map did not draw my interest for. It'll be the biggest map yet. You know, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think it'll be pretty good. I'm waiting to see, truthfully, how does it play on breakthrough? Because if it doesn't play good on breakthrough, then the map is kind of a little bit null and void to me. You know, like it has to be a good breakthrough map. And I have not seen it on breakthrough, nor played it on breakthrough. Oh, that's what me and my 11 rounds gets. So the glint used to be tied to scope magnification, but not in this game for some reason. Yeah, that's what I always thought. It was tied to scope magnification, right? Like, just kind of regardless of what gun you were using. Like, yeah, I mean, maybe besides like assault rifles. I wonder if this DMR is not as spammable as I thought. I think it's spammable, but not maybe to the degree I've been thinking. Maybe. Oh, we traded. We traded. Someone's getting up here for me. They deleted all the black skins from the DLC section on Steam. What are you talking? The all black skin? Which one? Wait, which one was that? Yeah, get that drone shit out of here. Yeah, this map, I mean, this map is great for like sniping, counter sniping. I was surprised no one saw me up there, bro. I was very surprised for a minute. You know what? I feel like people, I don't really get trades hardly anymore. I think the game I remember getting a lot of trades in obviously was like Battlefield 3, and of course I remember honestly Bad Company 2. I got a lot of trades. Like truthfully, oh, that's a tank down there that's shooting. So yeah, let's get down here. Thank you. Need them heals. Okay, so we got some fellas probably across over there. We got 36 tickets, so we kind of got to make some work out of this. I'm gonna place my beacon down here to help the teammates out, so I want to be an effective DMR user here. You know what I'm saying? Imagine he's got an NG on him or something. Let's try it. Let's open the floor for these guys. Oh, well. Dude, I didn't want to get in there like that. I guess I ain't got a choice. What weapons and maps from Battlefield 3, Bad Company 1 and 2 would you want to come to Battlefield 6? What up, Tyler? I'm thinking, so listen, I'm a real sucker for Operation Metro. Give me, if you're talking about maps also from, let's say, Bad Company 2 though, Valparaiso, Port Valdez. I'd have to go back and actually look at the map list because there's a lot of bangers I'm just gonna forget the names of. But absolutely love so many maps from Bad Company 2. I was like, peek, you're knocking out. Oh, I just got the unstoppable force. Hell yeah. Let's probably put on, just because this for the last bit, Let's take off this. Let's just get on like a... Let's just throw on the M4. Throw on the M4. Get down over here. That's a hell of a grenade I just walked into. Dude, hopefully... Dude, come on. We gotta get... This is gonna be like one of those overtime things. I just gotta spawn on this and we gotta go for it. No, there's no overtime, or we just lost. Damn. Also kept the stream up while taking my dogs out. Hell yeah, appreciate you. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you, thank you. So we lost the battalion there. Let's see how many kills I got right now. I'm at 55 kills right now. Basically, for the most part, just sniping. That's pretty good. Dude, what is my game doing? All right, we're gonna run this this M4 here. We're just gonna kind of be a bit aggro with it, because this is not the best spot here to go ahead and try and counter snipe. And we were doing some pretty good work, but I want to just get this last point, get inside for Dagental. I see them up there. Anyone down here? Oop. There are guys down there. Where'd he go? No, I almost managed to get back in there. Damn. Yo, Eric's, what's up? What's your best gun for mid-range? DRS is boring. Thanks for the answer. I'd say my best overall gun for mid-range that I really like is the B36. B36, kind of like your jack of all trades AR. Absolutely love it. So I'd recommend using it. Also, I mean, what I'm using right now, the M4, if you technically count, it can do some good mid-range damage. Oh! Oh, he had an SCW-10. Let's see, is my teammate actually gonna hit me with that res? I don't think he's going to. Nope. Some days I bump into crackheads in this game, and I take breaks and I bump into those kind of players. I mean, I get the occasional crackhead. You know, or you see someone that's like, man, you're playing this game, like, you're sweating way too hard playing this game for free. Like, people playing like there's money on the line when there's clearly not. I don't know how he was alive right there, or what was going on. Shoddy, makes sense. There are fellas. I actually ran into somebody last night that was I was playing a little bit of casual, I was casually playing a little Empire State Conquest, and for whatever reason, the guy that was on the enemy team wrote like the Japanese name, had 150 ping, and he was slipping, sliding around using the SG-553R, and I was like, dude, you're an absolute fucking dweeb. Like, why are you playing like this? It's like we're casually playing. We're just casually playing a video game. You're trying, like, clearly not on your servers either. I think that's what pissed me off more, is that he was on like a super high ping. So getting hit reg on him was harder. We're close to being able to get over here and take this thing, but I'm dying, guys. I'm dying a lot to shotguns here today so far. Like, I don't know if we got a shotgun challenge going on, but I feel like that's what I'm dying a lot to. Any decisions on GTA 6? You're going to film an entire walkthrough of the game? I will make content on it. What I'm thinking about doing is, like, the reason I asked that in my community tab is because I was like, you know, making content on it pre-release of, like, news or information that comes out, and, like, in the same way that I do for Battlefield, would probably be pretty good. Because there's a large audience there, you know? And it's like, it'd be cool, because I don't want to just be stuck, like, you know, on only Battlefield, right? I like the game, don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome, but, you know, if I want to be able to try something out, I think I'd like to be able to do that. And GTA has got an audience that's, you know, wanting content or wanting to see stuff or news or just see things come out, so I figured if there's news that comes out about the game, I'd like to be able to cover it, you know, leading up to the game coming out, and then when it comes out, we'll do literally anything and everything. Yo, Dino, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see if my teammate can get me over here. Well, we got one medic. He can res me, but yeah, he's not doing nothing. He's not going to get me. I wonder, I might even switch over to what I was just telling you about, that B36, kind of run that up. That's kind of a, that might be a whole vibe for me right now. I take off that laser though, because I feel like sometimes I don't be seeing much of a benefit using the laser. Just on that 40 round mag, and I'll throw on, I got the slim angled, so we're good. Footsteps. I did not hear that guy being anywhere close as what I thought he was. So we got to crank the game audio a little bit more. It'll be due much later for PC. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I know PC's not getting it. It may even be like, I want to say damn near. Rip. It could be like a year later. It could be potentially a year later. I have a PlayStation 5, but I would like to at some point potentially get a PS5 Pro. If you know, because that's going to be what GTA is going to be better on, obviously. Dude, I gotta get out of there. Oh, he ran around that entire open side just to come get me, and my teammates didn't see shit. M4A1, Jod. I'll tell you here in a little bit. I literally just switched off of it. All right, my teammate might be AFK. I'm gonna go out and around here. Clearly, what I'm trying to do on that side's not working, so let's put ourselves in a better position to succeed, which is gonna be over here. Looks like my teammates are kind of getting held though, which is like kind of shitty. I haven't had a failure at like this back end portion right here in God knows how long. Like normally if you get through and get this spot, get through everything else, you're gonna get through here. Yeah, Stash. They've been a little bit more sweaty today. I will say that. That is. I mean, you're not lying. Holy shit! The amount of guys that are below here. I think there's a lot of people that can see me from different angles. This guy, Pig Feature, he's got me a few times. He's got me 8 times, actually. I feel a little bad for PC guys in this one. The story spoilers will be everywhere. I mean, listen, you're gonna have to, at just some point, you're gonna, if you want to play GTA and they don't say it's coming out for PC for the next year, that's almost your own fault. It's like hoping that you see like let's say you go see Avengers a year late and hope that no one spoils it for you or you never see anything online. It's like, it's the Avengers. Like someone's gonna say something about it within a year. Oh. Thank you. I just realized mid-cup trooper's in my squad now. I don't got that many tickets, so let's doesn't make them count. That actually worked. I was not expecting that to work like that, but hey. Now let's push up. Ah, something. It's your turn to be sweaty. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Be advised, troop numbers are critical.
I think a lot of rollers are trying to get some rounds in before their input nerf. That's a possibility. It's not like aim assist is going away, but obviously just the recoil is going to be a bit different on the roller. No. Might must not have been blended in enough. You knew exactly where I was. We got 10 tickets. We just got to send this shit. Ow, ow, no, teammate, no. They're sniping that beacon, bro. That's, I mean, well, that's free kills for them. Ugh. Yeah, so more recoil. Like, basically what I mean, John, is, everybody, okay, so they didn't, I don't know if I missed it. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think they actually told us that controllers were specifically getting like the aim assist, not aim assist, the recoil nerf, like specific to the input, right? Like, so we have a 25%, you know, a 25% reduction technically in overall recoil. And I don't know if they actually said that in the patch notes that it's actually getting changed. What I know they did say is they said the overall recoil is getting adjusted for guns. So I'm like kind of like, I don't really know. I don't really know like if they're actually going to go that route, like if they did that. I could have scanned over that in the patch notes and not have seen it, but it wasn't something I saw. Dang, don't do it really good though. Thanks for asking. They just made the arms weaker. What are we talking about? So like, yeah, fully automatic weapons are supposed to be good for short to medium range, and they adjusted the recoil so they're not as like basically laser beams at super long distance. That's what they said they're doing. They didn't give specific breakdowns, but I assume maybe, let's say day before, you know, the 11th, whatever, because it comes out on the 12th, they'll have probably a bigger breakdown of what they're doing exactly. But for the patch notes we got as of right now, it just says they're adjusting overall recoil on all fully automatic weapons. Which is interesting that they're doing it right now, and they're giving us the biggest map ever in the game. So, a little bit interesting to say the least. Nobody to be confused. This is a fresh game. I just failed on Contaminated, but we did queue into Hagental Breakthrough. Okay, so I think for this, what I'm contemplating on doing here, this is kind of a cracked setup, but I'm like still thinking about running it. I just want to get that long suppressor, so I got to switch something up here, unfortunately. I think green laser, then we can go throw on the 25 long. Just on the catch there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I didn't find nothing about inputs directly getting a nerf, but just the guns themselves, like overall.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Damn. Excuse me. Man, start the game. What are you talking about? I'm already in the game. Controller should have the same recoil as mouse and keyboard. I mean, controller already has aim assist. Yeah, I'm with you. I've been you're preaching to the choir right here. I've been saying this since we found out it was a thing. It's like Call of Duty doesn't have any difference. Neither should Battlefield. You know, it doesn't need to be a thing. Oh, I actually got someone right there. I'm gonna maybe try and go around the outside here. I probably won't get rezzed off this. It's a possibility, so I'll hold it for a sec. Actually, none of my teammates are pushing our medics, so thank you, Tyler. Aim assist is weak. Oh no! If you think aim assist is weak, you gotta adjust your settings, man. Aim assist is very, I would say, very strong. You might have to adjust some settings if you think aim assist is not strong. A DM to a dev was answered that their labs build dropped roller AA. No, they're not dropping. No, they're not dropping aim assist. They're dropping it'd be controller recoil. They're not dropping aim assist itself. That's not. No one's talked about that. Like the leak was. Oh, he was just there in the corner. The leak was to go was controllers at that 25% aim, like 25% aim recoil reduction. They're gonna drop it from 25% down to like 10 to 11. That's all that was being said. Battlefield has not talked about nerf and aim assist. If they did that, I mean, listen, this is a very casual game and people already have enough trouble aiming as is. You're gonna be making a lot of the super casuals like Mega Med. Well, he's a SOR. I can't compete with that. That's the perfect range for it. Yeah, you not crazy. We got the M16A4, which is a burst. Got the RPK 74M, which is like it's more of a lightweight version of the current RPK in the game. The M16A4, it's burst, but it also can go fully automatic. And then there's also the L115 sniper rifle. That's a bolt action. You should recognize that from previous games. And then there's the PP19. Or the PP19 Vityaz, whatever you want to call it. Basically, those are 4 guns that are going to be coming to the game. The ones that are dropping initially as soon as Season 3 comes out is going to be the M16A4, the RPK 74M, and the L115. The PP19 it comes a month later. They're actually spacing the season out. I want to say pretty good this time. Yo, what's up, Bucky? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, roller recoil. Yeah, it was definitely controller recoil. Which of those weapons do you master first? I'm 110% doing the M16A4 because I think it's going to be gas. Also, I did play some Battle Labs, but I just can't really talk about a whole lot much more on that. So I will say the M16A4 good. What the fuck? Yeah, like double toss grenades out. Yeah, it's all mining stuff. Mostly everything we've seen's come true so far in terms of Battle Labs mining. Damn, he had like somehow the one up on me for that. Oh, he actually got pooped on. Oh, what a guy. That's hilarious. Damn. They will, so they are gonna be, listen, I mean, it's gonna be a battle pass thing. It's not like, obviously, they're not gonna be, they're gonna be free, but they are gonna be in the pass, I guarantee it. The burst fire is gonna be fine. The burst fire is fast enough to the point where you can essentially make it fully automatic. Like, you can spam it. If you can tap that trigger fast enough, it's essentially full auto. Like, you're not really getting a whole lot of space between bursts. I am dying unbelievably quick. Like, very, very quick. I'm on a 36 ping. I just feel like I'm dying super fast. Maybe you should switch up what I'm using here to kind of counteract that. Like, counteract some of the play. All right, that's actual fucking jokes. I was totally prone behind the object and I still died. Listen, I understand I'm not the absolute greatest player of all time, but come on, DICE, like, don't do me dirty like this. Just gotta wait this out for a sec. Oh, he even saw me too. Yeah, holy netcode is right, dude. I'm getting cooked by netcode, I think, today. I might be getting actually straight cooked by netcode. Well, let's see. Actually, I'll just throw on this. Okay, I guess we're posted up there. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Bucky, but I think it feels different. It feels different. I don't think anyone's gonna really need to practice with it truthfully. I'm just dying, like, I'm getting killed and dying. I'm just dying over and over again in this lobby. Like, how do I manufacture a good sort of, like, life in this game?
The enemy is attacking Alpha. Defensive position needed on the marked objective. We no longer hold Alpha.
You wanna buy TL? No, I'm doing, hey, listen, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm just, unfortunately, we're kind of in the blender at the moment. Unfortunately, a little bit in the blender, but we will prevail. Always do.
We are attacking objective Bravo.
Just kind of waiting it out here. See if I can get a spawn on one of these fellas. One guy's got an MP7, which is interesting.
We are moving on objective Alpha.
Are they stuck in between these two areas here? They kind of are, low-key. Hey, what up, Smokey? What's good? I also think the M16 burst fire will be 3 bullets instead of 2. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. 3 instead of 2. I fear whether my favorite weapons will be nerfed in Season 3. Nah, like, I mean, nothing's gonna get, like, damage nerfed. Maybe a bit of a recoil, you know, nerf, right? I think the goal, I need to just start playing this a little bit, like... You can play this a little bit more like slow. All right, that is totally cooked. I don't know how these guys died back here though. Oh, maybe that's how. Yeah, the defending team is clearly a lot better than our attacking team. That's for sure. I've been using the GRT recently. Feels very nice. Awesome gun flip. Yeah, that's the GRT feels great. It's one of those guns I wish I had a little bit more customization to it in the builds you can get out of it. But overall, I'm 21 and 17, bro. I'm barely holding a 1 in this lobby. Lord have mercy.
I knew you had my back.
You're gonna make it!
I see you hoping claymores are getting a bit of an... I see you hoping claymores are getting a bit of a nerf. Are you saying are they, or they are getting a bit of a nerf? Okay, I don't know what we're dealing with here today, gentlemen, but it is clearly some shenanigans on the game. Fucking A, dude. Oh, I forgot. I even got... Wait, I didn't even got this TikTok live going. Aha. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Been streaming for how long? Totally forgot to make it go live. I might be a little bit slow. All right, there we go. We at least got that going. They are getting a nerf? Okay, that's great. I couldn't remember if I saw that or not, but the fact that they're getting a nerf is unbelievable. That is the best music to my ears. Right there. You gonna go still put on like a 30 fast? Like, I don't know. I don't really want a laser. I don't really want a light. It's like, what do I do? Just kind of go double up on a bigger grip. Potentially, you lose a little bit of mobility. Like, I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't really care for that. So, I guess we'll just go... I guess we'll just stick probably the 40 round mag here on the B36. And keep the slim angle. Oh, also, I'm going to change my character. Hold up, we're going to do this. We're going to go to our sand character right there. You're pretty great at recoil control. Hey, love to see it. That's going to do you some... That is going to do you some benefit here come the season update. What up, Terrence? Watch you deal with shenanigans makes me feel better about when I deal with shenanigans. Listen, every now and again, I get an absolute blender game where, you know, just the teammates aren't really pushing a whole lot. You can't be a one-man army. There's only so much you can do. Yeah, Gunflip, I'd say Alienware it's a very reputable company. So you'll be fine to go purchase something with them. 100%. Banana camo is meta. Yes, sir. Alright, good shit, dude. Why not playing mouse and keyboard? Because I've never played mouse and keyboard. It does, to me, it just doesn't feel good to play mouse and keyboard's uncomfortable, so. I don't know what we were doing right there, but
Objective Alpha is under our control.
hit him a little bit, eh? Trying to be a little bit more conscious of my reloads, because, like, I'm getting screwed by some of those. Oh, we traded.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
Hold up, we're getting up here. We're getting up here. Maybe the banana suit's the way to go. Listen, if you're just trying to plan controlling your sensitivities off, I got plenty of controller settings videos for you, so you can get yourself dialed in. You'll be good to go. What am I playing on? I'm playing controller on PC. Yeah, mouse and keyboard's a challenge, of course. Like, it's harder to learn, I believe, than controller, but, you know, obviously, I think it has a better upside if you're, like, really top 1%, you know, top player. It's got a better upside. But I know that I'm really good at controller, and so controller is comfortable to me, so I just rather stick at my controller. It's what makes sense, what feels good. It's what I played FPS games on my entire life, so I'm not like a PC gamer, you know, at heart. Like, I play games on PC because they run good, and a lot of them are designed very well nowadays and have crossplay. It's nice. I got a team that knows how to do something this game. So I'm not stuck by myself trying to do stuff or trying to move up and nothing happening. What about the M417? I did make an M417 video. It's actually straight up in the thumbnail, like right in the main portion of the thumbnail. Very easy to be able to see if you want to go check that out. It's just on the page. I got videos on a variety of guns. That more recently I've been focusing on some news content. He's still up there. Wow, that actually glitched me on top of that. Dude, that's cooked. And the tank's coming over here. That's awful. All good. We might even be able to make a... Well, you know what? Is this even worth... Oh, my teammate's repairing that, bro. That's all you, dude. All right. Beacon. Thank you, teammate. Appreciate that. If he's looking over here, oh, he is looking over here. Man, I don't know. No, Andy's about. They're about to draw the attention. Well, we got a victory. I was hoping that'd take a little bit longer, but we got that. The least favorite weapon of mine is the CZ. Really? Really, I love the CZ. I think it's phenomenal. Can you please post a 2026 new video about your settings? I will have a new video about settings when Season 3 drops for controller and for graphic settings, kind of any and all the above. I'll make sure everyone's taken care of. Aim is pretty decently smooth. That's thank you. I'm for wisdom. I'm actually very caught off guard, like, because the CZ excels at like at close range, you know, and it's unbelievable for closer to medium-ish range. So I thought you'd really like it. What's my config? What are we talking about? What's my config? Are we talking graphics, controller? Like, what are we asking about here? Level 300 today, Ropey. Oh yeah, I might get level 300. There's a distinct possibility that I might get it. Speaking, we're just talking about that Gert. I might run that joint here just a little bit. Violet laser light. Okay, we're gonna run it up. CPU and GPU. Oh, I have a 3080 Ti and like an i9 12900K. Yo, ITL, thank you very much for hitting that sub button. I appreciate you, brother. I think you just hit the resub if I'm not mistaken. Don't know if it says anything about a resub, but thank you. Yeah, it's like I don't got a beefy PC, and I really don't. This PC is specifically used for gaming though, not streaming at the same. Like I have a stream PC, which is only like a 2080 Ti. It's like my old computer, so it handles the streaming and everything, and then the gaming computer only handles the game, and that is it. All right, let's not do that. All right, we're gonna just get up in here. Gonna get out and around a little bit. Actually, I was gonna place that down there, but let's try and place my beacon if I can up in this house here. Ooh. There we go. I've had i9. It's like an i9 12900K, 13900K. I got this PC back in like 2022, so it's not like it's anything brand. It's nothing brand new, fellas. Like, you're not missing out on some new tech here. And the thing is, I'm playing on all low settings. All the jump sliding sheesh COD players are so whack. I'm a COD and Battlefield player, actually. I've played both since 2007. But I'm utilizing what's given to me in game. I'm going to utilize it. I'm not moving around slow as shit. You know, if there's that movement capability, I might as well put it to use, right? If you don't utilize what's given to you in game, then you're just missing out. What up, Caesar? That arm tattoo makes you more badass. You know, you look like a ranger or something. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, just wait till I'm able to run it up in the gym again, and I start getting fucking yoked. 'Cause I haven't been able to go for. It's coming up on like 2 years, dog. So as soon as that vocal therapy goes through and everything's all clear in the throat, ooh baby, we're gonna get ripped. How do I move like that? It's just about having the good settings. I do the jump slide move. You know, the FOV makes it look a little bit faster. That's really about it. It's nothing like out of this world. I don't know what I spawned into. That was cracked. We used to bunny hop in Bad Company too. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's all types of little in all Battlefields, Call of Duties. There's always been some type of little movement things to do that people did. I mean, shit, I remember back in Bad Company 2. I think you could do it on. It was harder to do on controller, but if you remember doing the shotgun snipe, like where you'd shotgun and then you basically kind of YY cancel out of the shotgun reload, and you could kind of rapid fire slugs or rapid fire the pump action shotgun. Do you remember, Controls, do you remember people were able to do that? You'd like, kind of like, you'd like hit him with like the boom, and then you'd go down to recock it, which people would take the, they'd somehow get the animation, get rid of that animation, and you could just fire like 2 times the amount of shots. Yeah, Tasty, they are. As long as you take the things that are applied directly to what you can change in your game, then yes. Like I have some things where I talk about, you know, obviously PC specifically, right? But every setting that's in game that you can physically change, all of them apply.
I'm here.
I have not. Wait, jump, reverse, and heal a teammate. Oh no, you're talking about doing some like Batman shit on somebody? I have not. All right, this is like, look at that. Look at that tech. I don't want to fire a tube from over here, but I kind of think I should. You're a dweeb. Bro, this thing's sitting up there with a rocket. Yeah, y'all have fun with that. I'm not doing it. Oh, I was probably still spotted, bro. I was about to get like maybe a 4 or 5 minute right there. Okay, is my TikTok account not linked or something with this? Like, what's going on here? It is. It's just not. Yeah, I swear y'all ain't showing up. There's not enough of y'all ain't showing up. What is going on here? What's going on with my chat? I accidentally launched my caster labs again. Oh, that's annoying. What's the build? I'll show. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I can show you here in a sec. Man, I relaunched my caster labs and it cleared out my chat on my OBS. And I have to actually look at the actual chat for a second until y'all start populating in. It's one of those times where I probably should have just hip fired. Probably. Spawning on this guy. Ooh! Oh, you were in here? You're in there like swimwear, and that's bad. Okay, I know there's a guy up in this house. Alright, well, I think that was a nice little clear out right there. We'll take it. And before I start getting lit up, move it across, move it across. They're nerfing the jump revive. Wait, they're nerfing the jump revive thing next update? What up, Oakham? What up, Parsons? Ooh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ropey. Yeah, I think you've seen that Bucky improve this KD. He's been putting in serious work. Aha. I like my Gert. Level 50 cam will always be beautiful. I do agree. That I do agree. I do like the unstoppable force. I wouldn't mind if there was like a silver, maybe a gold, right? Like, you know, we don't got to Call of Duty this thing, but I'm pretty sure there's been gold in previous Battlefields, so. Ooh, reload almost got me. I gotta wait this out.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
How I was not expecting there to be a dude posted up right there. That is criminal. What would be your best tip to get better at Battlefield 6? Well, I'd say probably the biggest thing you can do, obviously, besides having, you know, a build that's setting you up for success, is making like your centering. And Rowan, do you know what I'm talking? Like when I say the term centering, do you know what I'm talking about? Just let me know in chat. Oh, by the way, wait, Dale, yeah, they're being mean. Yeah, they're being more of, yeah, Battlefield 3 to 4 to 6. Yeah, they're bringing more of it. Yeah, I'm all for that. I love Battlefield 3 and, well, I shouldn't say I love Battlefield 4. I didn't really play that because it started out garbage, but I do know people say it is one of the best Battlefield games. I knew I was gonna die there. Nah, okay, so basically what I mean by centering, I'll explain it to you here as soon as I spawn in. I'm not gonna go that route. Okay, so imagine this. So centering is basically where I'm looking at on the screen where my crosshairs are. And the biggest thing is like, if you notice, I'm always aiming or keeping myself positioned center mass. I'm always looking where I think people are gonna be coming from. You know, obviously that didn't work. I had 2 people come around the corner, but largely what it matters is you're always looking where you think people are going to be coming through. Like areas, focusing on doors. Like if you're moving, traversing somewhere, like that's a huge thing. Like I never just run around a corner blindly. I look, ADS, I'm always keeping it center, you know. I'm doing different things to kind of allow myself to be ready for a gunfight. And that allows you to be significantly more prepared for when you do run into a gunfight, or when you run into someone that's, you know, posted up somewhere. So I would say that's one of the biggest tips I can give you in terms of like getting better at the game, is learning how to center and always be aiming at the correct spot. After that, it just comes down to, you know, time in game, some refs, having the correct build, settings, so on and so forth to optimize for yourself. Are more zoomed out scopes meta? I will say they do yield for less visual recoil. So I have no problem using a 1.75 or a 2x, 2.5x, but generally speaking, the lower the zoom you have, the less visual recoil you will have on the gun, unless it's going to shake. So that is one reason why people use it. This is kind of ballsy. I'm just pushing up here. Yeah, definitely start practicing it. It is something that's gonna take a little bit getting used to, but after you think about it consciously for a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense, then it's basically becomes second nature, and you're always just looking where you think people are gonna be at, and then you end up surviving a lot more. Also, not sprinting as much around corners. Sprint, like I like to say sprint. I like to say sprint more, die more, kinda. You know, there's a lot of times where you will be battling, obviously, is your gun very good for sprint to fire speed versus not. So not always sprinting around corners. Maybe you can slide around something, but keeping your crosshairs up so you can't actually react. A lot of things players just don't do, you know, and as a result, they pay the price. But, you know, even if you do everything correct, obviously you're still going to die. Ooh, that's an enemy tank. We're out. We are actually like royal. Yeah, we were about to say royally cooked over there. Isn't that common knowledge mostly, the visual recoil thing? I mean, to some people. To some people it is, to some people it isn't. Everyone's got varying degrees of knowledge on the video game. Also, if y'all want to see something pretty cool, this right here. Put a beacon down. Unbelievable spot for a beacon. What's my KD? I think it's like a 3.14 at the moment. Could be higher, could be lower. I had to go look. Speaking of stats, I'm actually really excited that in the update, they're allowing you to see your seasonal stats. Do y'all actually know that they're allowing you to see seasonal stats in the update? Like, you can go and see your stats basically from season 1, 2, 3, or what is it, season 0. So you're actually going to be able to see how you are and how you've improved and everything like that per season. Really cool. Why on the top of my screen so bright I can't see my compass? What can I do to maybe fix it on PS5? Keep it a stack? I do not know. Sorry, another question. What would be the best game mode to get more experience in game sense? I would say definitely Breakthrough. Breakthrough and Conquest are going to be the modes that I'd say would be the best. Or Escalation. But I'm a big fan of Breakthrough, which is what I'm playing right now. Those are going to help you really iron out, like, kind of your game sense. Granted, like, you're going to die more playing Breakthrough because you're challenging something or you're defending or whatever. I just like the attack and defend style mode. It's just, for me, it's just my preference. But all these modes here that got OBJs, like Breakthrough, Conquest, Escalation, will be great for a lot of engagements. All right, I'm gonna see if this is gonna be risky. Nope, it's not gonna work. Let's see if I can get over there. But because we got that tank on the other side, which is really locking us down. It's not good. Try telling him to add a vignette. Yeah, Manuel, if you can, you potentially, if you got an issue, I'm not sure what it is, you could try adding the bit of a vignette. Not something I recommend, but maybe it solves your issue. I don't know. Like, I truthfully do not know why you're experiencing that. TDM is okay, but I say anything that's got the OBJ gets you more of the game sense you're looking for. OBJ modes will always, I think, be more superior in Battlefield for trying to improve, because you can't simulate, you know, obviously the cluster and how crazy it is in these modes by playing TDM. What's up, Balthazar? Welcome in, welcome in. Did he not show up in my chat? I'm sorry if I didn't say hi and you said something a little bit earlier. Oh, never mind. Okay, you did. I see you there. Thanks, I'll give it a go. Yeah, try it out. Try it out. Darth, it is intentionally vertical. So I have 2 streams going on YouTube. I have a horizontal and a vertical. So you can basically view whatever one you want, but it's basically to allow you, the short stream basically has an increased, I want to call it visibility, because it's in the shorts feed. So it's all an exposure thing. So you're probably seeing me because you've seen a short, or it's something brand new, or you like Battlefield, or whatever the case. I'm just streaming because that puts me into the shorts feed. But if you want to see like regular long form, I got both streams on the channel, so you can see. Also, I will say King of the Hill, what Bucky's suggesting. You'll tend to find more of the Call of Duty guys that will play King of the Hill, because it's essentially Hardpoint, which is, you know, you're basically playing the COD guys that came over from COD that don't want to play regular Battlefield, so they go play that. That's literally what my buddy would do. Yeah, Darth. If you ever got questions about whatever, feel free to ask. I'm not withholding, you know, info on anything. I might play some Mirak. I don't ever get thrown into a Mirak Valley, so I would play it. And I'll play some Blackwell. We'll play some kind of off the wall, maybe some BS maps here. What's up, Jose? I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's an Operation Augur. Deem, I love it. I think it's great. I wish it'd stay for season 3. I think it's probably gonna come back at some point, but I wish it would just stay as an actual permanent mode. Yo, Leroy, what up? You're the GOAT, MG. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Bald, what, yeah, Baldzar, what kind of mouse did you end up picking up? I swear, didn't you just get yourself a new controller, if I'm not mistaken, like a little while ago? Did you not just get yourself a new controller? Like, I don't think I'm tweaking on that. Jay, I will say the PC graphics are they're nice. You know what the crazy part is? I'm playing literally on all low settings. These are all low. So, are you switching back? Okay, so then are you switching back and forth between doing controller and mouse and keyboard? Because that's kind of wild to be switching back and forth or trying to learn both or get better at one. Like, I feel like you're splitting time between. No, there's no controller recoil nerf yet. That's gonna, I assume, go live. That's going live with Season 3, so that comes out on the 12th. So none of that is live at the moment. Yo, Emmanuel, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. I upgraded my controller recently to the Vader 5 Pro, and it feels super good. And it's not controller is the best controller because I grew up with third-party controllers being ass. Yeah, if you see, the controllers nowadays are like so unbelievably good. Dude, why am I constantly getting defense? I'm really not trying to play it. Like, I don't want to keep backing out of games, fellas. I'm sorry, I just don't care to play defense. It sucks. It, like, truthfully does. It's not fun. It's not fun to break through. Just... Chief, if you want to go by statistics like kills and shit like that, no, I'm just talking like general skill. Just got a new TV. Is gaming mode a good setting to have on? Yes. Anything you can do, like if you got, for instance, if you're playing on... First thing, Manuel, if you have a game mode, does your TV have HDMI 2.1? HDMI 2.1. Dude, I'm literally getting nothing but defense here. This is cooked. If you have HDMI 2.1, game mode will most likely allow you to go up to 120 FPS, which is very good. But if you don't have that, no worries. Just put it on game mode. That way you get the fastest refresh rate possible. Yeah, Balthazar, you're a man of dual talents here, going for the, all right, I'm about to cancel out these maps here. I'm tired of backing out. I'm about to go queue into a Conquest Empire State or something. We'll let those lobbies kind of do their thing. We'll just queue and get some close quarters action and vibe out with that. If it, okay, it does. Wait, are you saying you do have HDMI 2.1? That's huge. That HDMI 2.1 is the only way on console in which you're able to get like a 1440p 120 FPS. I actually have that issue on my monitor right now where, okay, awesome. So make sure, yeah, have that. Make sure you do that. Put that on to get it. Make sure, obviously you got the HDMI 2.1. They'll turn on the performance mode on your TV. Also on your console, I'm assuming PS5, Xbox, make sure you have all the performance modes turned on so that way you can actually get that FPS. Because some games go for a quality mode versus performance mode. Make sure you have that stuff checked. On my monitor right now, it's only got HDMI 2.0. So if I hook my PS5 up to it, unfortunately, I can't play 120. So I would have to replace my monitor in order to play PS5 120, which sucks. Nail me. I give Battlefield probably about a 7.5 and 8. I think it's real fun. You did what you you did what I recommended and overclocked my mouse. I don't think I've ever recommended to overclock your mouse. I just say overclock your controller. But overclocking basically anything is, you know, to make yourself faster, react faster, that's always good. I might run this build. I'm actually just unlocked the Unstoppable Force. Was it last night or something like that? It's kind of messing around with it. Low-key, a little bit fun. You're number 2 for global headshot percentage across all plats. Jesus, dog. The only games I play are breakthrough as well. You snipe. So I'm basically all in fully automatic, and I occasionally do some sniping, but I'm like a AR SMG carbine. Like that's what I'd be running. LMG occasionally, you know. Obviously DRS, don't really count that as an LMG. Gonna go put the headphones on so I can still listen while I get the kids ready to go see my wife, as it's Mother's Day today in OZ. Well, happy Mother's Day to Lynette. Hopefully everything's good over there. Hope you guys have a great Mother's Day. You definitely know how to keep the stream on, you know, obviously. Do your thing. Oh, you're good. Yeah, overclocking the controller. Have you noticed the difference? It's noticeable, hey, when you overclock the controller. Like, it feels faster. Like, you can feel the response. Esteban, I don't know about why I would keep crashing for you. I personally haven't had really any crashes recently. So, I would assume... do yourself a favor, check all your drivers. Check all your game drivers, because NVIDIA, I don't know what graphics card you got, but NVIDIA releases a lot of drivers. And so maybe something's out of date. Maybe you got a driver somewhere out of date. Just check all that stuff. I know I'm running on silence. It's getting kind of wild, but just kind of a fun build I was messing with. See how fast he turned around though as soon as I started firing? That's sometimes why that's a good reason why he runs suppressed. Yeah, definitely check it, because if you haven't updated your drivers in a few months there, boss, like I think NVIDIA's probably put out like 5 different updates in that time. And I will say the updates are worth it to do, just because your game's gonna run smoother. Yo, Eclipse, appreciate that follow, man. Yeah, your game's gonna run a lot smoother as soon as you get some good drivers thrown in there. Like, especially with the NVIDIA DLSS 4.5. Dude, DLSS 4.5 makes my game run unbelievably smooth. This gun sounds weird having it be loud. All right, we're gonna do the good old bathroom, that big old bathroom trick. Donna, you're having it, so your PS5's crashing? Damn. I've not heard of someone saying their PS5's crashing a lot. Rich SMG GL user. Wait, Dizzy, what are we talking about? And your screen's so vivid and colorful. Yeah, I got a settings video. Like, I don't do nothing crazy. My base graphics settings, like on my computer, like a little bit of saturation, a little bit of brightness. That's it. And the rest of the stuff's in game. I don't got like NVIDIA filters and any other crazy stuff. Yeah, the NVIDIA drivers, they will optimize the game for you, but I personally just do everything myself because I'm running low settings, so that I'm not letting the game do anything for me. Ooh. This PC gameplay tasty. I'm controller on PC. The 0-0 buckshot or in the roadmap is probably double and buckshot. I don't know the exact meaning behind that buckshot, so I assume shotguns apparently are supposed to get something that's gonna make them better. Come on. Now we're just gonna send this over here. Okay, they're all kind of right up there. Yeah, I want to see if I can get behind them over here. And I'm running around. My footsteps are kind of a little bit like way too loud. What? Wait, whoa, whoa. Dude, that guy's sitting in the corner like, holy. Did they fix the kill assist? Does it count as a kill? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it. I have the NVIDIA app, but none of the, I do not let them control anything. All I use the NVIDIA app for is just getting the updates. That is it. You do not want it to do your settings for you. I mean, if you have no idea what you're doing, maybe it's not a bad idea, but like, it really can screw your game and you're gonna be getting like no FPS. I don't know what I was shooting at over there. I couldn't see. Oh, yeah. I got a full sleeve there, Loco. Full sleeve, inside and out. Thank you though. Thank you very much. Normally the face cam is too high for anyone to be able to see it. I'm gonna switch out this sight here to the mini flex there. A little bit easier to use. Okay, damn, I started reading chat and then I looked up. Yeah, so I guess they fixed the kill assist thing in the next update. All right, dope. Not something I personally thought was much of an issue, but I guess it is. Okay, so the buckshot was like bigger pellets, but fewer total pellets. Interesting. We'll see how that works. Could be good, could be very bad. My hit reg was like non-existent on that one fellow. Like, where am I? Like, thank you. I say, like, where the hell is he? Oh, they took out them stairs. And up I go. Thank you. A lot of dudes over here at D. Like, and that's an egregious amount of fellas over in this location. He just showed up right behind me. Terrence, what I'd recommend if you're, what I'd recommend instead of using like NVIDIA Capture, go ahead and download OBS. Open Broadcaster software. It's free for everybody. What up, Theron? I read your comment, but I didn't say what's up earlier. I'd recommend getting OBS. This is what I use to stream, what I use to record. Everything OBS is totally free. Would recommend. It's not going to add any filters to your gameplay. Just gotta have the right settings for it. I'm gonna get shot through that. Oh, it's on your season 3 early access live B. I think it's around 10 to 11 a.m. Central. I would have to go look at my I have to go look at my email. Favorite mode, breakthrough. I'm just playing this right now because I kept getting thrown into breakthrough defense, and I was tired of it. But I do like a little bit of Empire State Conquest, you know, just for the gunplay. And sharpness, oh, mine's at 100, bro. Like, I'm running low settings, but sharpness is at 100. I'm not sure if I'm cheesing the system, kind of doing this like this, but this kind of like weird combination I got going works very, very nicely. Where is everybody at? Am I hearing guys down here? Aw, teammate, he was getting he was about to res you up. I'm taking these points. You play support? Yeah, I play support actually quite a bit. I just kind of go in between phases. Like, there's times where I really want to have an assault beacon, and other times where I just really want to have ammo. I find more recently I've been wanting to have an assault beacon placement. I know it doesn't heal. I just do it out of habit. My KD right now is like a 3.14. I'll check after this game. I have EQ for Dolby Access app to change the bassy and muffled sound from the 8040 to another level. Really? Does that actually work, David? That's like 2 a.m. for me. Better stock up on Monster. Hey, listen, you definitely don't got to do that. Definitely don't got to do that, Bucky. That is obviously nowhere close to regular Aussie hours, so totally fine if you don't make it to that stream. I know you gotta sleep. Ooh. Yeah, 2 guys right here. Dude, I was gonna try and whip back out the SMG, but I was like, damn, I had to commit. I had to commit to using that thing. Yeah, what up, sure? I bought the game a couple days ago and I've been having a blast with it. Yeah, it's a fun game and you got it in a very good time. Season 3 is about to drop here in a few days, so you're gonna have a metric assload of content here at your fingertips. I mean, there's a lot in the game right now, especially for someone that just bought it, never experienced it. But you're definitely gonna be even in a better spot, you know, for on the 12th. Yeah, if you don't go to bed till 1 a.m. and then I'm keeping you up till like 5, like, don't be doing that to yourself. I'm not trying to flip your sleep schedule upside down. I love how I get this arbitrary like number of like hitting somebody for like 13. Why am I so ass sometimes? Bro just teabagged me. Oh, did he teabag? Did he kill that guy? Why? I'm getting a lot of people asking me today what my KD is. Yeah, I wish my guns did some hit harder sometimes. Like, damn. Sorry, team. There's just too many guys all right here. I'm gonna get screwed. If I was medic, I could get you, but oh, I remember the name. You know, it's I can't even talk about that, man. Does getting killed makes you a bad does getting killed make you a bad player even though you're pushing and capturing? I wouldn't say it makes you a bad player. I guess it just depends on like how you're actually playing the game. Are you running around like a headless chicken, or are you like, you know, actually making an educated decision with your gameplay? Like a bad player, if you have a low, like, kind of speaking, if you got a real low KD, you're not a strong player, like, no matter kind of how you spin it. But it does also come down to, like, are you running at things just, like, head on all the time, just dying, wasting tickets, or, you know, like, what's going on? 'Cause dying doesn't make you a bad player. Like, I die, you know, obviously a good amount of times per game, but I also get a lot of kills. I'm being effective as a teammate. Pushing things, capping places, getting, you know, good spawn placements. Hunk is doing the Rendazook, a good flex. Just did that last game. That's a skull. That's a clip. Post that. That's a clip. It was actually funny enough. I was literally just looking at this earlier today. They did a Rendazook. I remember they did that in the what is it, Battlefield 2042 trailer. We all thought Battlefield 2042 was going to be like the best thing since sliced bread with the trailers they had, and well, we all know how that turned out. Oh, you weren't recording? Dude, that's cooked. How can you have zero recoil? The SGX don't got a whole lot, Pete. And all you gotta do is pull down. Let me see, what's my KD right now? I'm at a 3.13. So 3.13 overall. Let's see, this will populate for the people on the short form side of things. But 50k kills, 3.13, level 299. Accuracy, I think, could be... My accuracy, realistically, should be better. But the amount of times my shots don't connect via, you know, netcode, hit reg, stuff like that, or bloom, I think decreases it a decent bit. So that's kind of what we're working with here right now. So technically 46,900 kills, 3,000 bot kills, and then I have 50,000 total kills. Ropey, good question. Probably I won't be streaming for like, not like I'm streaming for like 4 hours. Maybe I'll go for like 2.5, 3 hours, give or take. I'm just probably running it solo today, though, if anything. Last few times you saw, I was playing with whatchamacallit, Pip. So we were running it up right there. That was fun. Let's see. I'm thinking I do want to get into like maybe Liberation Peak. I think that'd be a fun game to attack on, and maybe Manhattan Bridge can be cool, but. Maybe I'll just select Mirak Valley Liberation. We'll try and get one of those maps on attack. Naomi, appreciate you. Oh, you're a baker for the last 10 years. You're used to being awake early. Oh, all right. Sorry, David. I didn't see what you said there. So you get your Bear Dynamic T90 with the A40. Okay. Not no more. Oh, you swapped, I think. Yeah, when you get some real good, when you get a real good set of headphones and maybe like an amp for them, I mean, obviously it's just night and day difference. The only reason I don't switch out, let's say, Astros for something else, or I've just kept them. A, they sound pretty damn good. B, I like having the in-game microphone just because I run a dual PC setup. So if I want to talk to anybody in game, very easy for me just to clip on my mic right there. And that's why I like that. You know, it makes my life simple. Oh wait, who was talking about a microphone? Who was talking, not a microphone, a monitor? Would you guys, oh, Leroy. So what I will say is you can run basically whatever. I plan a 27-inch monitor. 32 is going to be pretty damn wide. Just letting you know. you're basically ultra wide territory. So I think most guys that want peak FPS performance probably go, you could probably, I mean, maybe even to like a 30, go in between. I think a 30, I think a 30-inch monitor is real great. 28, 30, somewhere in there. Just don't know about 32. I can't vouch for that being good. All right, we're gonna try the AK-40 this game. All the content is quite overwhelming. Any recommendations for game modes and stuff? Just do it exactly what I play. Play Breakthrough. Play Breakthrough, play Conquest, and you'll learn the lay of the land. That is the best way to get yourself up to speed, is just to play these maps, because you'll get to experience them. All right, I just don't want to get sniped. Yeah, just play Breakthrough, play Conquest, Escalation, and you'll be good. Oh, Thrawn. Oh, by the way, Thrawn is also more of a tech nerd here than some of us. So if Thrawn says they go for a 27, it's not a bad idea to listen. Was bro kind of trying to get up here and knife me? What a nerd. Dude, where are my goddamn shots go? Shit like that pisses me off. It's like I'm firing into the abyss. Yeah, Season 3 is going to be available for you, good sir. Well, for all of us here on the, whatchamacallit. Why am I drawing a blank? 12. Hello? Didn't see you. Let me get these points, baby. There you go. Sector taken. I'm about to get domed. See you guys later. Have fun. Goodbye. Oh yeah, okay, for Bucky over in, I don't know, your foreign island land, it is the 13th. But for everybody else that is not down over there, over yonder, is the 12th. You have the PC to run it, then 32-inch 4K OLED is perfect. Yeah, you need an absolute beast of a PC to run 4K at, like, good FPS. I'll tell you what, playing 1440p is the move. 1440p looks beautiful, and you get good frames. Which, obviously, you're playing PC, you want good frames. Like, the more frames you got, the smoother the experience is. So that's kind of, that is a very big thing that matters. Not just your overall resolution. You have to understand, like, what your computer can work with. It don't matter if you got a monitor that allows you, that's like a 300 hertz monitor. If your PC can only run something at 150 FPS, you know, then that's kind of all for nothing at that point. PC build, oh, I got it. Mine's a few years old. It's like a 3080 Ti, i9 12900K. I think I got like 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. If it makes you happy, last night I died through a wall like 15 times, like 90% of my shots weren't regging. Yep, I've died behind cover more than a few times today, as you've seen, so I'm not sure that makes me happy. But it's just more mildly annoying than anything. It's like, dude, can I get some goddamn hit reg on this game? Like, I'm not asking for a whole lot here. I'm just asking for my shots to reg. Also, I will say, I think the ping and hit reg issues, that does extend out for what I can run on my guns. Like, somebody like Pip, for instance, who I was playing with, he'll drop down to, like, the regular barrels, and he'll do all this stuff. because he can really alter up his builds. Whereas like, hey, dude, I can't do that. Like, I feel like I need the extended barrels and the ones with more accuracy just so things actually reg better. You know, like I just, like speaking of, I'm actually gonna go slap on the barrel that gets me more of that. We'll throw that on, and we'll actually just throw on a violet laser just because we essentially can. We got nothing else to throw it on. But yeah, it's just like I can't use some of the attachments some people use that have great connection. Like, I don't got shit internet by any means, but I'm working with what the servers give me, and I'm on a 35 to 40 ping.
We're targeting Alpha.
We getting, ooh. Yikes. Like, dude, come on. I know I hit some more shots right there. What kind, if you don't mind me asking? This is the AK 4D. Fun AR to use, especially well if your connection's good. Hey Chuck, love the lives. Just got in. What do you think of the most notable changes for the S3? Caleb, first of all, appreciate you. Glad you enjoyed the lives. Enjoy the vids, hopefully too. But I'm thinking, I mean, there's just so many. There's so many changes. I don't know if there's like a most notable. They just got so much going. I just got jump shotted by an M123K. You're at 130? God damn. That's a bad hit reg. That's a bad net ping. Thinking about putting this thing away. Running my good old VCR just the way things are going. AK-40 does work to a degree. Had to make him sprint at me a little bit.
We are targeting Bravo.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for like 5 different angles at once right there.
We are targeting Alpha.
Do you play Red Sec? I really don't. It's just not my forte. We're about to lose this game, unfortunately.
Objective Alpha.
My teammates have been absolutely cooked over there on A.
Bravo's under enemy control.
I probably should have just been running the VCR the entire time. Screw using that AK-40, hey? Goated. I am hyped for MW4. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I think MW4 could be really good. Dude, you are not that good, Luca. What are you talking about? Kick rocks, idiot. No, Ropey, I didn't see. And the AK-40 would not be a decent DMR. There's basically no decent DMRs minus DMRs. People have tried to make, what is it, the TR7 into one. People have tried to make, they've tried to make, what is it, the AK into one. They're just not good. Like, you're significantly better off just actually using a DMR. David, what are you asking me about specifically? Oh, I'll send you a print from the EQ preset to your Discord to let you test. What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about like some audio settings? Did you like send, I'll have to check my Discord. I'm gonna be fully honest. I haven't not been that great about using my Discord, so I will get better at that. But all right, let's. I mean, I could go for another Liberation Peak game, but let's see if we can. I mean, I don't like Eastwood's just kind of a mid-tier map to me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just not a big fan. And actually, I should go for. I'll throw Manhattan Bridge in there just because I haven't really played it. What's up, Tricky, though? What it do? What it do? Yeah, listen, I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for the stream. The precision is too low. Yeah, the precision is pretty low for it to work as a DMR. Oh, we actually got Liberation again, so hopefully we get a good game here. Probably just gonna stick with a VCR though. And I'm gonna go for my oh, y'all about to see some new tech here, courtesy of Pip. And you guys that watch him. All right, we're gonna go slap on this. We're gonna slap on my all-white outfit. Is this a new setup? What are you talking about? Are you talking about like new gaming setup behind me? Or what? No, I'm not. I play controller on PC there. Edge, I'm level 299 right now. Level 299, as you can see right below. All right, this is about to be. I'm about to do some literal crazy stuff right here. All right. Watch and learn, fellas. Watch and learn. I might die immediately. Wait, does this guy have the same idea? I don't think he does.
Be advised, you are exiting the combat zone.
No, no. What gremlins? Ah, shit. It didn't work.
Attack support needed on the mark.
Okay, well I got pretty far back there. All right, that was cool. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's not gonna work this game. They're watching it. Yo, Joel, appreciate the rose. I've been really liking the VCR recently. Every time I use it, it just kind of slaps. I'm just gonna do this right now, put that right there, and then we're just gonna see if it survives. Hey, go mode teammate potentially. I just got absolutely my eardrums and my screen cooked. We're gonna find your weapon builds. You just experiment. New dollar. I have a bunch of weapon builds right there on my TikTok. I make top fives. I make specific weapon gun videos. I got everything. I don't have like a, I want to say like a dedicated page where I list out builds. I do tend to experiment though a lot. Like I switch things up, see what works, what doesn't. Thank you. All right, we got to just get up here. Just got to wait this out. So I use a Aim Labs controller. This one's got TMR sticks. Holy. And 4 back paddles. TMR sticks, very worth it, by the way. I like them. Haha, get slid on. Lazy. Basically, it just comes down to, like, I guess, what you've been able to feel comfortable using. For me, I feel very comfortable using this, whereas mouse and keyboard, I'm really not good, like, at all. Like, I'd be literal ass cheeks at mouse and keyboard. All right, teammate was not paying attention to radar. I actually had some more shots hitting him. I got that, but still died. I mean, technically every gun's getting a bit of a nerf. You know what I'm saying? Like it's technically every gun's getting a bit of a recoil nerf. And I'm already using a 35 point grip on it, so I'll tell you what, well, hopefully it doesn't become like unusable or something. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get down here. Basically, if you're rushing Liberation Peak, all you gotta do is just get yourself assault, play your beacons right and spawn them left side, and then attempt to profit. Bro was already looking back there. That's slightly annoying. Yeah, it really is all a learning curve. I mean, everything's a learning curve. Mouse and keyboard, controller, getting real good or mastering something. Yeah, it takes a lot of hours and time. This is just what I put my time into. Try to get up around back here a little bit. Rip. He was posted up with a 205. Yeah, I mean, as long if you got a good even if you got a regular controller, you should still be fine. But I will say, having a controller that's got good sticks like TMR sticks or Hall effects, and then if you have some back paddles on it, goes a long way. Yeah, dude, dudes do be paying attention to shots. Also, if I was within that 21 meter range, 21 meter distance, there is a good chance he just saw me on the radar anyways. Silencers don't keep you totally off the radar, unfortunately. Rip. Might need to switch over the not the 2 times, but maybe the other 1.75. This one feels like a little bit too, I want to call it congested.
We have secured Alpha.
My main game mode is basically breakthrough, and then operations for the duration while operations is here.
Medic!
Nah, teammate's not gonna be coming over here. Ooh, hold up. I gotta back up. Oh, he was looking at me from over there too. I was hoping teammates would be enough of a distraction for him not to look up my way. You think the sub ammo with the suppressor will take you fully off? That's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea, but that'd be really cool if it did. I assume it's gonna negatively affect your bullet velocity though. You're not sitting there, bro. Around the outside we go.
All call signs. Take the sector and keep pushing our attack.
We're gonna get behind him.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
What music do I got? How can you level weapons fast? You just gotta get some kills.
We're attacking objective Alpha.
That's about as simple as it gets. You gotta get kills, and a lot of them. So whatever game mode gets you the most kills is gonna be your mode to level weapons fast.
Our forces have neutralized Alpha.
Dude, they are cooking this building right here. Which I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna see if I can make a flank on these fellas up here. I see them. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, and you provided me with ammo. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, fellas. Thank you for your contribution to my KD ratio.
Our attack on Bravo is underway. We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Love having a fast TTK gun. Love it.
Enemy sector has been captured.
It truly does make such a difference. As opposed if you're running something slow as, you know, piss like the SOR or whatever, you know. Oh, did he die? Yep, he died. Alright, we're just gonna reach out for some ammo. Yeah, what up, Sinister?
Attack next sector. Secure the
The only Fonz was good. Glad to see you on. What game are you playing? Of course, we're playing Battlefield 6. As per usual. Bet Chuck is going to drop a 60 bomb the next few games. I might be dropping one this game. This is a high kill map for me. I can't tell if that's somebody there. I got no noob tubes, do I? Nope. Alright, we're just gonna kind of run this out. Well. No, it's all good. I'm not saying nothing against you there. I'm just saying I'm on the game as per usual. We do be playing the battlefield.
There's a hostile tank operating south of your current pod.
Nope. That's what I was trying to do. Ooh, damn. Right behind me. How? Hey, Chuck, heading out. Catch you another time. Keep up the good work. Thank you for stopping in, Leroy. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Alpha's been neutralized.
Well, they took out my beacon. That's cooked. Oh, I guess we're spawning this guy here. We're gonna go out around yonder. Hopefully around the far left side. What up, Praetorian? That's an interesting name. Interesting name. What up, Dugatron? Got some interesting fellas coming through. We're just not going to stay out there to get sniped. Okay. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. They can't shoot. Unfortunately, I think I just put my beacon down a little bit too soon, so I'm not going to be able to go back there and use that. Oh, did they say anything about the adjusting the brightness of sights? I think they might have said a little bit of something about well, fixing the way red dots or shit's centered. Hey yo, all right, Fast and Furious. We good, dude? I think they said something about fixing like the centering of the sights. I'm not sure about the brightness aspect of them though. Let's get that claymore. That's about to take somebody out. That's for damn sure. All right, let's get up in here real quick. Oh, he can actually aim up in here like that. Damn, I thought he was actually going to get head glitch blocked. Yeah, them damn claymores, dude. They're my arch nemesis in this game. Ooh, teammate's got a nice spawn. Yo. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Actually dropping prone like that, I was not expecting that to be the course of action. Yep, this is the VCR. Yep. VCR is rather elite. I'm gonna spawn on this. This guy here, I'd rather be over this way. I played that bad. That's my fault. That's my fault. Also another great spawn right there. Yes. Hold up. There we go. Nice little 6-piece to end off the game. We'll take that. Moto, that was the VCR2. The VCR2. Oh, as Tyler said, he was expecting me to get at least 60 plus. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got 58. That's cooked. Okay, well, I thought I was actually about to have at least 60 that game. I thought I had a good game. Well, 58 and 14 is a good game, but I just thought I was gonna have more kills. I think those sectors technically didn't last long enough for that to get more, for me to get more. Well, still a good game though. How many FPS am I getting? About 170, anywhere from like 170, 190, give or take. Thanks for the GG, Donna. So we'll try and go for like a Manhattan Bridge, Blackwell Field, Siege. We'll do that a little bit. We'll have fun with it. Somewhere in that range, yeah, about 170, 190. And sometimes it drops a little bit below, but I'm running everything on low settings. You know, I'm not running stuff on like high. Running high settings is not good. Yeah, Terrence, exactly. Yeah, the 50-50 shot of them going off. I like to say they were like skill-based claymores, dog. Like you had no idea your bum-ass teammate could run right by it, not gonna go off, but then you could run by it and it's gonna go off. Serial, I'd say it is. I'd say the game's pretty damn optimized. Let's run my all black character since we're on this map. Still running that VCR though. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm gonna keep running it here since I did well. And like, I want to go around this far right side. Kind of keeping an eye on everybody that was just getting marked there, but... Ooh, ouch. I actually, wow, I got SVK'd from right there. You're also reducing the range of the max damage, right? I don't know if they're reducing the range of max damage. I know they're reducing recoil. They're not reducing, increasing recoil, so it's harder to take people out. Fully automatic over distance in general. I love the VCR, bro. That PW5A3, that thing actually does beat my ass. I think it's kind of funny though that they're reducing the overall like essential laser beamness of some of these guns right as they give us the biggest map in the game. Dude, who am I playing? Chris Kyle over there? Jesus. Do they have motion sensors right here? People are turning around on me now. VCR sounds familiar. Was it from the OG MW2? You know, I don't know if this gun particularly has been in another COD game. Maybe thinking of you're probably thinking of the FAMAS. You're thinking of, oh, you're thinking of like maybe a Black Ops 1 FAMAS, suppressed FAMAS. I would say that's probably something you're thinking about. Appreciate you, Sinister. Yeah, don't be bringing fellas over here. Come on. Is this guy just looking out over here now? Like, what's going on?
I need a medic.
Dude, I didn't sit like that's a pet. All right, listen, pet peeve of mine is when I place down a beacon in a really good spot and then my teammate wants to post up and start firing right next to it. Like, I'm not rezzing you for that. You're giving away a beacon placement, which is good. Oh, I just got stuck on a parking cone. Yeah, terrain clipping. Terrain clipping happens a lot in this game, dude. Like, truthfully, it does. These bum nerds have been back here the entire time with these stupid-ass mortars. Look at, you're all just... Oh, look at... We're all circle jerking each other back here with our mortars. Running away scared. Pussy. I had someone that said, "Yo, Chuck, I follow you on so many platforms, but the moment I heard you say, I hope they nerf mortars." I can't remember what the other thing is he said, but he was disappointed that I said I wanted mortars nerfed. And I was like, dog, they're objectively the most ratty thing in the entire game. Like, of course I want them nerfed. Like, you can sit there with no repercussions. All right, this is no bueno for me right here. Crazy controller aim. I know, cornmeal. I am like that. Delete mortars. I would be happy. I'd be overjoyed if they deleted mortars. Great update. That could be the only thing in the update. Remove mortars. Awesome. I don't know how bro was able to be right there for so long. All right, well, he does. Oh, no. Okay, well, never mind. He's got a compensator on there. Maybe he's hitting more shots. You saw that comment about the mortars? Yeah, dude was kind of, he's a little bit tight. Like, Chuck, how dare you talk about my mortars? Good news, you unlocked the AK-205. Oh, Lord. Rose, Godspeed. Listen, I told you, I still dislike it. It's still my least favorite gun in the game. But good luck. Good luck using it. I think mortars have not been like annoying to the degree they are. Like, you know, mortars are very annoying in this game. I don't think they've been annoying like that in previous other games. Okay, let's see if my teammate's able to. Oh. Cluster. No, you're too open, dude. I can't do that. I'm gonna get screwed. Man, how are you? I was gonna say, how are you running all the way up there, dude? Oh, he had an SVK. That's why he just domed me like that.
Need a medic.
Yo, this is the VCR. Ooh, give me this. I need that ammo. Can't really see that guy. I'm just kind of shooting over there. Thank you.
I owe you one.
Shots just went nowhere. Vanished. Sinister, I got whole videos for that, man. I got whole videos for that. Also, I want to tell you right now, they're probably going to change when Season 3 comes out a little bit, since they're adjusting some things on recoil, and we'll see. But I can show you some of this stuff here if you want a brief little overview. How did that, like, thing just eat all the shots for him? Like, I swear to God, I was firing over there at him. Oh, that is no good that LTV is here. Yeah, but I can just give you some settings for sure while I'm here. I can go over it briefly. Actually, hold up. Not gonna do myself dirty without getting a beacon down here. Nope, I haven't died to that today, the P90. Surprising. You copied my sticky aim settings, you know, shredding people. Love to see it. I mean, listen, if you got good aim, you can make basically anything work, but there are certain guns I say objectively aren't that great. Hey, Bucky loves his SOR, and I don't know. It's not my gun, but I will use it every now and again. It's got its redeeming qualities. Yeah, they're gonna make it harder for guns to basically be laser beams over range. That's their whole goal within the update. That's one of the goals, I should say, within the update, is to make it so you can't full auto people as much, which I think they want to almost make things a little bit more like, you know, I want to say like how the VCR is right now, where like you actually got to burst it, like you're not gonna beam people. Like this is gonna balance. Like a lot of guns I think are gonna get less beamy, so we'll see. Maybe that might bring up the effectiveness of something like the SOR, just because guns are gonna be harder to use over distance, and that'll be probably still relatively easy. Wow. That was pure luck, actually, that I survived that. Not good there's a tank right next to me here. I'm just waiting this out, teammate. You can have fun. All right, big dog. Like, that's all you, dude. We'll just kind of get ourselves a placement beacon, or it's like it's not the exact spot I want to be, but gets me closer. Not trying to hop on that C flag or that C point yet. Damn, I just took out those guys like instantly. Ooh, actually look back here. I must have killed him at some point. Yo, Coleman, appreciate you. What's my go-to loadout? Elver, it's probably the I always like to say it's a B36. It's like my standard, like if I gotta sweat it out, if I gotta find something stable and usable at all points in time, a lot of distances, it's gonna be that. The overall spatial sound in this game for footsteps is really quite bad. I really wish it was just a little bit better. They had like better pin out where people are going to be coming from. Anybody in there? Doesn't... Are those shots not hitting? Is he still alive? He is. Like, damn. We're just gonna do ourselves a favor since we're already up farther than most of our teammates. make sure I get that down. Oh, he actually snagged me. Wonder why they're adding a second RPK instead of an AK. That is something I do wonder as well. I wish they'd added an AK-47. I'd love an AK-47 in this game. That'd be super cool. But unfortunately, they just, I don't know what's their reasoning behind it. I think that was a good spot on teammates' part to let me know that I could actually pick him up.
We're attempting to capture Bravo.
We got a tank man distracted over here. Oh, I just shot the pressure mine. I actually shot the pressure mine and I got that. Hell yeah. You're a creator in a game I compete in? Awesome, Caleb. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like how that RPK is gonna function. Like, I really do wonder. Like, keep in mind, these recoil updates could literally be not like these recoil updates could literally be nothing. How am I like? How am I clipping that? That's actually that's kind of a Kobe toss. Go step in the corner here real quick, see what's going on. Just kind of defend the teammates here as they try to cat. I would obviously like a little bit of ammo here. That'd be super nice. All right, is there ammo back over here? There is. Absolutely need this. Yeah, you'll see. Y'all will see exactly when the update comes out and I'm able to stream it. I'll recoil B and I'll of course keep it a stack on what y'all need to change. Okay, we're gonna update my beacon. Ooh, oh, that's my fault. How is bro a Battlefield Labs assistant and only level 48? Wish I was playing Battlefield 6 right now. Pip, are you at work or something? Oh, my beacon got taken out. They're just ruining all of our cover here. Doing a quest on an MMO takes like 3 hours. Oh, okay. Hey, you've been damn near on an MMO the entire time we're doing a quest. The entire time I've been live. I used your Liberation Peak first push spot there for a nice placement. Unfortunately, it worked 1 out of 2 times today. Also, I definitely am slowly realizing, you know, that, I can't be, there's no way I can use any of them basic or short barrels or any of that type of shit you use. I gotta use these things that increase my accuracy just for the type of hit rate I deal with. Dude, I've been dying behind, like, I've been full prone behind objects dying today. This is brutal. Like, I'm running like a 35-point grip on this hoe. What? If you're getting an item that's worth 3 to 5 grand, I'm gonna guess, hey, well worth your time, right? The other guy's got to be over here somewhere doing some gremlin shit. We ended up winning, though. Yes, sir. No, Pip, I won't actually. I won't. Unfortunately, I've already been live for like 3+ hours, so 16, 17. Listen, we'll take it. That was a fun game with the VCR. Nothing ridiculous, but overall, I think that was a pretty fun one. Show the setup. Oh, okay, I'll show you the setup. Don't worry. Don't stress. I'll show y'all the setup. I got a few people asking, okay? I get it. All right, here's the setup for the VCR. This has got the 30-point suppressor, 15-point extended. This has got the 30 stubby, 30 fast. We have the standard ammo and then the 1.75x sight. This is kind of what I'm running right here. You can always differentiate up what you want to run. I just think that running, largely speaking, as long as you get like a long suppressor or something on here and then a decently, you know, expensive grip. Like, I could run the stippled stubby on this, I guess, if I really wanted a little bit more precision, stuff like that. But that's really about it. That'd be the only thing I'd change. Like, if I go down here, maybe to long suppressor, and then I'd switch this out for the stippled stubby, and then we'd be kind of, like, good to go. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is going to be it for me today. Been live for over 3 hours. We had some great games. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate all y'all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head on out and I'm going to go ahead and start making a video for today. Got to do that. Of course, got to get a TikTok and everything done. I'll see you guys here on next stream. Appreciate everyone. If you guys want to find your way back to the stream, to the videos, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, the follow, whatever platform you're on. And of course, I'll be live here again once again tomorrow. I'll also have videos and stuff tomorrow. So that being said, I'll see you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Best of luck to y'all. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you later.